When did you see the numbers like really start going up for you? Like you have 24,000 monthly listeners, like
Yeah,
24.5 on
yeah,
Spotify. Daddy Bought It is at like 622,000 views.
yeah,
Your other songs have like 300,000 views and stuff like
yeah.
that. So like when did you see those numbers kind of start going up from like the days where you were like, shit, is my shit like good to the where you're like, okay, this a dub.
The first, not the first, but like once I started posting on TikTok. Yeah, once like because I put out Daddy Bought It, and then like 8 months later, I saw some other people blow up on TikTok, and I was like, I'm getting on TikTok. Fuck this shit. And then yeah, I just started posting on it, and then it was just like normally like when you first start out, you're like, damn, 200 views, 100 views, 50 views, shit. But then I was like, oh, 4,000 views. Okay, I'll do it again. Oh shit, 30,000 views, and I would do this thing too. So I'll be like, oh, hey, I'm an artist from this place and this place. I'm trying to spread it across Canada. Just comment your city. And then the comments would just light up, right, with lots of different people. And then, yeah. So I would, yeah, I'll just comment back to everybody and try to connect as much as I can and just like reach out to tons of people. So that was like when it started to go up initially. I got like a couple nice shout outs and stuff like that. And yeah, and since then, that's the kind of when like the fan base actually populated.
Yeah,
It wasn't
for sure.
just like the homies.
So
But
you have like a community now. Like if you're posting, you kind of see like the same people kind of be posting on your,
Yeah.
commenting on your posts and stuff.
yeah, kind of. Yeah, I see like a lot of the same people like listening to the tracks.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Stuff. Yeah, so like it like before I put out a track and then with no promo, it would do a couple streams. We're now like eventually in a couple months they all hit like 10K, which is nice.
Because you have a plan, right? You have a plan that you
Yeah.
know how to execute each step and stuff.
Yeah,
And that comes with a lot of years of practice, right? Like you were saying, there's lots of trials and errors that you really have to find what's going to stick and what's going to work for you.
exactly. Yeah, and yeah. So my advice is just post on TikTok every day. Find your target audience and reach out to creators in that target audience and see if you can collaborate with them, whether it's paid or not.
Cool.
Don't waste too much money on Instagram ads. Don't buy Instagram ads unless the song is caught a W.
Okay, so, it
like-
has to catch traction first.
Like if you make a piece of content and it does well, okay, maybe the song's worth putting ad money into. But if the
that makes
song
sense.
like if the song ain't dope and you're putting money into it, you're just losing your money.
Damn,
right?
that's
So like
crazy.
it's better off like make content and wait until something's like, oh, that kind of did a little better. Then you can run ads on that one.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just don't run ads.
That's a
like,
tip. That's a
on
good tip.
Instagram, I would say on tracks that like you don't have any data on. Or else you're just gonna throw your money away. I've done a lot of that.
That's true. It's like throwing your money to the abyss, right?
Yeah,
you don't know
no,
where it's going.
give it to Zuckerberg.
yeah, fucking Zuckerberg.
Make them richer. Yeah. So yeah, that was kind of when I think that was like 2 years ago ish.
2 years ago?
Yeah, a year and a half ago.
So when you started kind of seeing like the engagement go up, your views go up,
Yeah.
there's a community, like did it open doors for you? Like did you see that the people in like, the promoters in Calgary were bringing you out to shows?
No.
Like, no, eh?
No.
Man, these promoters be a little, I don't
Dude,
know.
I don't. Okay, so there's two ways of looking at it, right? You can look at it and be like, "Oh, I'm mad at these promoters," blah blah blah. When really, in reality, there's like 5 promoters and there's like 200 rappers.
That's
so
true.
like, it's not. They don't not like you. There's a imbalance of promoter to rapper ratio.
That's true.
right?
That's facts.
And also like if you ever someone's like, "Yeah, I'll get you on," you're waiting and waiting. Do it your damn self. Do it your damn self.
I've heard that so
and that's
many
what I
times.
did. I was just like, fuck this shit. I'm playing Broken City. I'm gonna do my own shows.
Yeah, I heard it's lit at Broken City though.
Dude, Broken City's awesome.
And the sound system is pretty good.
Yeah.
I was just having dinner with my mom's there, like late dinner, like 2 weeks ago,
Damn.
and the food was actually not that bad, but the sound system was like, I was like, okay, for a little club like this, it's nice.
Yeah.
So you performed at Broken City?
Yeah, that's where I do most of my shows. Yeah. But
Oh, you do like consistent shows?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can you tell the people like what days you perform so maybe they can come check you out?
So I don't have anyone lined up at Broken City right now. I'm almost 100% sure. By the time this comes out, it should be all ironed out, so it'll be good. But
Okay.
yeah, it looks like that we're doing a show at Commonwealth on November 17th.
Okay, yeah, this
So-
episode will be definitely out before that.
Yeah,
so
so
everybody go check that
depending
out.
on what happens, might have to edit this part out. But I'm pretty sure, like, it sounds like I'm working with this dope promoter, Ange, and she's fucking sick. So I'm stoked to work with her, and she's getting it all. It's so nice to not have to do it all by myself. I'm so
Yeah,
used to like.
I've heard she's a
doing
good
it all.
people. Yeah.
So we're trying to run that, and it should be good. I'm stoked. I've actually played. I played Commonwealth one other time, but like when I was real green, real early. So yeah, It'll be cool to go back to Commonwealth.
Cool, man.
But if you're just trying to start out, Broken City, they're pretty nice. They'll let you get a spot, and there's also Rockin' for Dollars.
Rockin' for dollars.
So Rockin' for Dollars is like a thing they do every Wednesday,
Okay.
and it's literally like pretty much like an open mic. Like any band can just sign up, right, and play, and then like at the end they spin like a wheel. Everyone who performs spins a wheel, and it's like a game show.
Oh, shit.
And there's like different prizes that you get, and one of them is money. And every
That's
week the prize money goes up and up and up.
Oh, damn.
So eventually, if someone gets the money, then it goes back to zero, right?
Yeah, definitely.
But what people don't know is that you can rap for Rockin' for Dollars too. So yeah.
So it's not only bands.
Yeah. I didn't know that until I was at Rockin' for Dollars. I go every week just because it's awesome to see people jam
How do you
out.
know you win the money? Like, is there judges?
No, like you just spin the
you
wheel.
just spin and
It's
if it
one of the
lands.
things on the wheel. Yeah,
Okay, I
yeah.
get that,
But there's
yeah.
also all these joke things on there too.
Nice.
Like, oh, you get a mustache drawn on you, and like, here's a guitar pick, or like, oh, here's a free press kit from somebody who like sponsored the event or something.
So Broken City are good people.
Yeah. When you're starting out, it's like a great spot, and like, I got nothing but good to say about that. They've really helped me do a bunch of shows. So.
Damn,
And then did that. Did Sled Island, which was cool too. That's another one that you should apply for.
Sled Island.
Yeah, Sled Island. Yeah. It's
Anybody heard of that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sled? Damn.
Yeah.
Is
So
that,
it's
is
like
that a festival?
Yeah, it's a music festival that
Oh,
happens in
yeah.
all the bars in Calgary.
Oh, okay.
So for like a weekend ish, or almost like a week, literally every place is just live music, right? And you get the pass, and you can go to all the different places.
And perform.
Yeah. Well, like. You gotta sign up and like register and all that. It's
Yeah.
like a legitimate festival.
Damn.
But like I've never went before this year, and now I'm like, oh, I'm going every year. It's awesome. Yeah, it's such like a cool like.
So
like-
have you done it already, or you're gonna?
Yeah,
do
I already did it. Yeah, I did it this
okay.
summer for the first time. So yeah, I was opening for Princess Nokia with Tia Fanny, and it was sick. It was sick. It was a good experience.
Was there a lot more people at like the Sled Island Festival than when you were like, playing at like Broken City?
Oh yeah.
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 How does that compare, bro? Like when you're performing in front of like let's say 10 people compared to 150 to 200 people, is there a difference, or does it come a point where it's just black and white?
Well, you shouldn't treat it differently, in my opinion. Like you should
Definitely.
just go hard either way. But I don't know. It's different because like there's cold audiences and warm audiences, right?
Yeah,
So like if you're
definitely.
performing a bunch of people who don't know you, you really got to come in hard and then like leave on a high note. So,
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
play your bangers, play for like 15, 20 minutes,
And then get the
and
fuck out
get
of
the
there.
fuck out of there. Yeah, leave them wanting more. But then there's nothing worse than like an opener who plays for like 30, 40 minutes.
And they want them off and shit.
Yeah. Just play
Like
your
throwing their
bangers.
beers.
Like come out strong. Play your bangers. Maybe like a couple new songs, and then play a big banger at the end, and just be like, all right, thanks.
That's crazy. So like if you were performing at Sled Island, was your big banger Daddy Bought It?
Yeah, and yes, I like that one too. So I
Yeah.
always open with yes.
Yes?
Yeah, I
Damn.
like that one. So, and like I had a drummer for the first time ever too, so it was kind of cool. So
That's
we kind of
really
went
cool.
we went a little rock and roll with it.
That's
so.
like, how do you stay on beat to like a real drummer in person? Is there much difference than when you're doing it to?
It's all the same. It's
all the same?
It's all the same as long as you can hear yourself. you're
Yeah, they
good.
put the little ear thing in you.
Yeah,
definitely.
Just make sure your fucking monitors are up.
Yeah.
'Cause, I fucked that one up before.
Have
Like,
you?
My monitors were so quiet that I was like, I can't hear myself. So I was like,
Fuck.
all right, I'm gonna go into the crowd because then I can hear. I was like, I'll just perform out here because now I know what I sound like at least.
And then you were performing with the crowd.
Yeah, like in the crowd.
That's
yeah,
intimate.
Just because
That's
then,
cool.
you can actually hear.
Yeah, of course.
Because my monitors were so quiet. So I was like, oh shit.
That's crazy, man.
So
That's
you
crazy.
got to think on the fly, right?
The tech guy, man. Somebody got to talk to that tech guy.
Yeah. It's just the way it is.
Sometimes you find those types of obstacles, right? When you're performing live, you can't help it.
When you're opening to, like, don't ever expect
the best, right?
Like, you're getting the last of the last. Like, you're showing up on time. They're like, yeah, come back like 4 hours later for your sound check. You're like, okay. You get thirsty for sound check. They're like, yeah, you're not getting a sound check. You're
yeah, bro. Just trust it. Just trust the system.
Only headliner gets sound check. That's just like word of the wise. That's like another big one too. It's like,
really,
if you're open, well, you should get one.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Don't expect anything special if you're not headlining. Is what I would say. Like if you're like an upcoming artist and you're finally getting a show, don't act like it's your show. Like you're on that guy's show. You're here to just show up on time. That's a big one. Stay the whole night. That's another one that I would say is just good courtesy. Like if you're playing a show, unless you gotta go, right?
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, just like let the headliner do their thing and like come prepared, come early. Yeah, because that's one thing that drives me fucking nuts is when you put people on shows and they show up fucking late.
Yeah, definitely.
God damn it, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's the worst, man. Show up on time, show up early. You can leave after, right? You can leave for a bit and come back. Just like it's good to get all your tracks in and everything, right? What if you try to do it during, it like crash the fucking computer schedule, and then like music goes off and shit like that, right? So yeah, come early, stay the whole time, stand in front. That's like if I'm at a show, I'm always standing in front.
Right at the front.
Yeah, you should stand in front, I think. So there's just common courtesy type things, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Because that's what, like, you want people to stand up close, right?
Uh-huh.
You know, it sucks.
You want to give what you want to receive.
Yeah, so you got to, lead by example, right?
Yeah,
so,
100%, bro.
Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so that's kind of been what it's like doing shows lately. Yeah.
How's your recording process like, bro? Because, like, I know you were saying that, some of your tracks you record at home or you make the demos and then you take them over to your homie's studio and he just polishes it up for you.
So most of what we've done is, like, it was just me and Tay. Like, I've just recently started doing, like, more stuff on my own because, like, I can finally do it because my brain is slow. I finally learned how to do it. Can finally use Ableton.
Okay.
But
is that what you're rocking with, Ableton?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But like normally me and Taylor just like come to the studio and normally like how we make our best songs, I'm like, yo, I like the drums from this song and I like the bass line from this song and I like the flow from this song, and then we just sort of like
you just puzzle it up together,
flip it all together, until we get something we like.
That's cool, man.
That works out really well. Or sometimes we'll just like we just start from scratch. It normally takes about 4 hours to do a track, like from zero, like beat and everything. So.
And who's making the beat?
Tay Dawson, yeah, Taylor.
That's crazy.
He's
the one who made your beat for Daddy Bought It?
Yeah, he did the Daddy Bought It beat, and mix and everything, yeah.
How did that song come about, bro?
It was just like that. I was like, yo, you know this G-Eazy West Coast song? The bass line's fucking banging. Yo, you know, what is it? What's the, Headbands. You know that song, Headbands? I already got one. Roll up in my left hand.
Nah, who's the artist?
B.O.B. and 2 Chainz.
Oh, shit, B.O.B. and 2 Chainz, nah. Oh, yeah.
I love the drums
that
in that track.
Hard.
So I was like, yo, let's take the drums from that track, the bass line from this, and then we put some flute in it. And then I just started writing shit. And I just wrote some like dirty ass bars and we put it down. And then Taylor's like, yo, sick whip, yeah, daddy must bought it. I'm like, yeah, that's good. I like that.
I like that.
So he did like a couple of those and then I finished off the end of the hook and then we added the track. So
that's really cool, man. So this is 86 Love's track, Daddy's Bought It. We're going to play a snippet of it right now. Everybody check this out.